We're going to go to Mike Singer.
Hey, Michael. What's the mood in the locker room after a game, a finish as crazy as that one?
I mean, we were disappointed. You never want the game to be decided by the refs like that. We didn't feel like Jermichael fouled. We felt like he went straight up. But with that being said, Coach just talked about how we don't want to put ourselves in that situation where the refs decide the game anyways. We played three pretty good quarters, and then one really bad quarter, and we just can't. We gotta put together a complete game.
Yeah, I mean that to follow up on that, what's the key to eliminating those bad stretches? You mentioned 46 points in the second quarter. How do you rid that from kind of your guys' profile?
It's been something we've been struggling with all year. Usually, a lot of times it's been the third quarter. Tonight it was the second quarter. We got to find a way to be consistent throughout. I mean, there's going to be runs, teams going runs, but there can't be that big of discrepancies. We got to stick to the game plan every quarter.
Harrison Wind.
Hey, Mike, just to see a couple of threes go through tonight, what does that do for your confidence? And when you're in a little bit of a slump, do you just got to keep shooting through it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously haven't been shooting my best for the last while now, but I mean, for me, it's just continuing to be confident in myself. And then when there's small mechanic things that you just feel like your shot's off, you got to try to fix that. But yeah, I'm gonna just keep shooting. It's not gonna keep going out. So I just gotta keep shooting when I'm open, try to play the right way, and it won't stay like that for long.
Back to Mike Singer.
Hey, Mike, it seems like when your shot's not falling as consistently as you'd like, you've taken significant steps in not letting that detract from other aspects of your game, be it, rebounding, blocks, whatever, defensive awareness. Do you feel like you've made strides in that area and not letting your scoring dictate your overall game?
I mean, yeah, that's what I keep hearing. My pops will text me after the game, just saying that he continues to see improvement. I think the coaches, they see my improvement on that end, just my effort, and not letting all my energy come from making shots, because you can't do that in this league. And I just feel like if I can continue to make strides to my all-around game, then when I finally get back in a groove and in a rhythm offensively, it's just going to all come together pretty quick for me. So I just got to keep grinding, and it'll start getting easy for me again sooner rather than later, I hope.
Leonardo Torres.
Michael, it's Leonardo Torres from Peru. Michael, what worries you the most about this two-game losing streak?
Sure, man. I mean, we're not worried, but we definitely need to have more of a sense of urgency. I think we're seventh or eighth in the West. I don't know which one, but we just gotta look ourselves in the mirror every day. Like there's games that we play really, really good, and then we're like a different team from night to night, and we didn't really need to find our identity, stick to it, and be more of a consistent team. But we're gonna get there, man. We're gonna stick together and keep pushing.
All right, we got time for one more. We're going to end with Harrison Wind.
I just want to follow up on an answer you just had. So when you were looking at kind of your film, did you see stuff mechanically that you could clean up in your jumper?
It just wasn't feeling right. Like usually it just goes where I wanted to go. Lately it's just been like off left, right, a little bit short. So I was looking at that, and I definitely see some things that I've been working on trying to fix. Because sometimes, I mean, I'm a tough shot maker, so when I'm in a rhythm, I just shoot any type way, fade any way, and it goes in a lot of time. But then when you get in a slump like this, you got to go back to the basics. Make sure your balance is good, your arch is good on your shot, and that's what I'm trying to work through right now. But it's not gonna stay like this, and it's gonna be good.
All right, that'll do it. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, guys.